Have you ever traveled abroad or to a different city and have no clue how things work, or how to find the metro, do your transportation, how to find a bathroom, which side of the road you're supposed to drive on, or how to say no hablo español, solo un poquito? Hello, welcome to episode 22. This is Genesis. Sometimes the changes are not always in just language, in the way you ask for things, in the way you translate your words into Spanish, for example, or English or German, etc. Sometimes the changes are also in the signs, in the cities, and in the way people act and how things are normal or perceived normal. And this is something that Italo Calvino talks about in his book Invisible Cities. He talks about different cities and his interpretation of all of them. My favorite one is called Hypatia, because in this city, nothing is as it seems. Of all the changes of language a traveler in distant lands must face, none equals that which awaits in the city of Hypatia, because the change regards not words, but things. When he went to Hypatia, he went to the blue lagoons and the magnolia gardens, where beautiful smells were, and where he was expecting to see beautiful women bathing in the sun. But when he actually went to the place, what he saw was something completely different. He saw dead people, he saw the skulls and all the body parts sunk in the lagoon and with ropes around their necks. He felt cheated and tricked, so he went to claim justice to the Sultan. So he went to the most beautiful palace with the highest dome. But when he got there, he saw prisoners, he saw a jail. It was not the Sultan's palace. In all his confusion, he was like, okay, I need to ask the philosophers. So he went to the Great Library, and what he found was not philosophers. He found adolescents doing nothing, wasting their time. When he asked the adolescents where the philosophers were, they redirected him to the kids' playground, where all the kids were playing, and in the middle, the philosophers were sitting, talking about wisdom and reflecting on the sun. Then the philosophers said, science form a language, but not the one that you think you know. And then Italo said, I realized I had to free myself from all the images which in the past had announced me to the things I thought. Only then I will succeed in understanding the language of Hypatia. This means that a lot of times when traveling, and in our lives, in aspects of our lives, when we change a situation, when we are traveling not physically but even mentally, when we are presented with a new challenge at work or in different situations of our lives, we need to get rid of what we previously knew, what we think it's true, how we think things work, in order to understand the signs of the new reality, whatever that is, and be able to speak their language. Not necessarily with words, but with behaviors, with visual cues, and with understanding of things, etc. So after all of this, Italo said that now he knows that whenever he wants to see the beautiful ladies, they are not going to be in the garden in the lagoon. They are going to be riding the horses in the stable. And when he at some point wants to leave Hypatia, then he will know not to go down to the harbor. He will have to climb the citadel's highest pinnacle and wait for a ship to go by up there. For example, some cities you don't go by car, you go by plane. We always need to adapt, not only in cities, in our lives, in different moments of our realities. And the key learning of all of this is that everything speaks in signs, not necessarily language. So we need to be able to understand those signs and behaviors to be able to adapt to our new realities and to succeed in our lives. Thank you so much. I hope you liked that. See you on the next video. Bye. Also like and subscribe to the channel and share with somebody that you think this could help too. And yeah, see you next time. Bye.